Dili siya musangko mas. Mao na siya bong.
Ata ko puto man. Apil ba na to?
Ah, okay lang.
Good morning. This is a well overdue update. I think it's been about weeks since Joy made any content here on this house. Just walking up, I just figured this would be you just can't tell how high that mountain is behind the house, but it's across the Tanan Straits from us. Probably Valencia back there that we're looking at. I don't know the name of the mountain, but I guess I can look it up, or Joy can look it up. This is our little house update. Well overdue. Like I said, there's been a lot going on. Joy and I have shopping for paint and tile and out of stock, sir. We've been trying to find things that we want every day, it seems like. If we're not going to church, after church we go search for stuff. This past Sunday we loaded the truck down with tile to bring back, and boy, when I'm saying loaded down, we had it very well loaded down. We got some primer going on. Neutralize the concrete with concrete neutralizer. Then they put a sealer over the concrete. Then they prime, and then they paint. So everything south of that border there that you see here on the left-hand and right-hand sides, that's just primer. It's pretty thin yet. And honestly, we haven't got the paint for that. We've got a kind of a khaki tan and a green going up inside, and I'll show you that in a minute. I just wanted to give you the from the road view and gardening out here. He's got corn growing there. I really don't know what's growing. There's beans and talong or eggplant stuff in the ground over there growing. Plenty to eat here. In the past, I don't know, 2 weeks since we probably haven't made many videos, we've had 10 chickens hatch. May not sound like a lot, but we haven't had the best results, and we're just figuring that out. This is the front of the house, and I'll get you some pictures upstairs.
The door, the main entrance door don't have the glass yet. Okay. They just started the tiles on the living area. That's the kind of tiles we have. The back porch. That's the place where the tiles was complete. And then the ceiling, I really like the ceiling. Sliding door there. 3 doors, but it's not done yet. This is the second bedroom. They're done doing the tiles yesterday. The tiles is really like gray. Right there. And this is the bathroom. They just put that. Look at this, guys. This mirror here. See? Okay. Well, that's it. I like these tiles in the bathroom because it's kind of stony look like, and then they match the color. Shower is here, the exhaust. No sink yet, but tomorrow the plumber will do the sink here, and the water heater will be put in that corner there. The crew yesterday was joking about this toilet set because they said it's more expensive than his cow. The cow is like 45K and this toilet set is like 52K. That was so funny. It's kind of stressing out because we're trying to move in yesterday, the 20th, but it did not happen. We will try to catch up this coming weekend if we can move in. Mostly do the tiling tomorrow, Monday, most of them. And that's the update. That's our PVC ceiling. PVC. And look, guys, we have our. Let's go into the attic. There you go. There you go. I like that there. This might be a very seldom here that there's pull-out steps going to the attic. Not common here. Yeah, we are very pleased for the ceiling. This is the panel board. And of course, the backsplash is already done. That's the update of our little house. Cross finger, it will be done in this month of September.
Just looking back to the road, just standing to the left of the house as you're looking at it, the right of the house from my point. And they've moved our electrical service over here. And that pole, which is a temporary pole, or was always a temporary pole, and they started making it a permanent pole, is going to be replaced. We're going to have a permanent pole right there on the lot line. Permanent pole from there, and they're burying the wires. And I put a little concrete over it, and we'll go right up there. The electrical box, fuse box is on the other side of that little wall there. We could potentially have like a little electric cart to drive around, and we'll park it under this set of steps here. We're going to concrete a pad right there for storage of parking motorcycles or whatever. Like I said, my thought is a 3-wheeled electric cart, but my fear is that they don't really have enough power. While they have enough torque, they may not have enough power to get up the steep mountains here, but we'll figure that out. Something will come along. But speaking of electrical, original set of holders were here. Put some tubing in the ceilings, right where you see this box here. There's tubing that runs from that to these other points over here. And as you see, now we have the nice view of these lines up here running right along the ceiling. Yes, sir, because they used flexible tubing up there and crushed it with the weight of the concrete. So, well, as happens, we have to redo some stuff, and I guess that's part of it. Part of our plan was to have the switch over by the other side of the house, and so this is even a better design in my opinion. We'll have a couple of switches here that will control the lights above these steps, and these will be 2 or 3-way switches, whatever they call them. But don't know if there's a steel door there, and that steel door will be right here. It's got a peephole in it, and everybody made fun of the peephole already, so who will be locked in the garage and need a peephole, but you never can tell. So right up here, you see some of the other self-induced problems, but cost us a lot more time and a bit of money. Joy and I have to go to the hardware store this morning and pick up more of that orange tube there. So that's just a cost that we have to endure because the guys, I don't want to say didn't know what they were doing, but they did something that didn't work. That's the plumbing in the bathroom. There was a design problem with the bathroom and an implementation problem with the bathroom that, thank God we were here, or the shower head would have been right on top of the toilet. And and pointed right at the door. Maybe I just don't understand that. Maybe there's a good reason that you put the shower in the door to point at the door. Again, it's mind-boggling to me why you would design something like that, but just me. Why you would implement something like that. I guess I didn't catch it on the design, and it's no need for me to complain about it, but cost us several days of labor to correct that. See here in the corner, right by that post, there's no plumbing for the sink. Again, I can't say I was here for that. I wasn't here for that, but not even sure that had I been here for that, I would have caught that. But the same people that put the flexible tube under concrete and smashed it were the same people that put no plumbing in for the sink. So we have had to do some demo there. It cost us several days of labor. All in all, know who you're hiring to do your work. And yeah, if you trust them, you trust them. But back here, spot for a sink, a spot for our washer, a pressure tank, and our holding tank. And of course, our pressure pump is gonna be. The water is, I'd like to say, reliable. Seems like in the rental house we've had since I've been here the last 4 months, we haven't had any outages of water except when there was no electricity or just something that was kind of self-induced. I'll go upstairs now. So this is the entry of the house right here. There's some scaffolds here. They're painting, and they put this ceiling up. This is PVC. I like it. Looks nice. I hope it endures well. It's kind of expensive. This is the front door. Oh God, I'll probably be able to see the color here. Color of the house. We've got that ceiling, which looks like wood. It's simulated wood, it's PVC. We got the door. If it didn't have these faults in it, we might just leave that color, but I think we're gonna paint it. And here we've got a couple of switches. One of those is the two-way switch for the lights above the steps, and another is a two-way switch for the lights in front of the garage. Here's the color. I don't know if you can tell of the master bedroom. Or both bedrooms. It's kind of a muted green, kind of soothing to me. As you can tell, the sliders are in. All the windows are in. They're still working on the sliding doors, getting the tracks right so that we have screens, so that we pull our screens across. Can light there. There's one here. They call them pin lights, and there's one at the other end of the building. And there'll be, I believe, two-way switches, one in the master bedroom here to turn on those lights, and another in the other bedroom to turn on the two on the other end. Hear the roosters crowing. Above us here we did the UPVC ceiling there, and there'll be two can lights in there. There'll be four different ranges in here at the four corners of this ceiling. You can see we just did white ceilings in here. It was pretty expensive, and we kept bartering and I guess changing or moving the scope down on that room here. All the tile will kind of be a gray. Shower's all done here, and there'll be a exhaust fan right there where you see that muted out, or that unpainted spot. There'll be two lights there above the mirror. The hot water heater will be here. The small bathroom, the toilet will be right there, shower will be right next to it, and there'll be a glass that goes halfway across. A lot of thought, a lot of processing, and a lot of trying to find the right stuff when you're doing this. It seems to really be the challenge is getting all the materials that you need. Here in Santander, we have to shop 4 or 5 places, and the price difference will be phenomenal. One day while we were buying product at one of the suppliers, the other suppliers are there picking up product. And so they're using each other's warehouses, I guess. And it was just kind of funny to me that we go one place and we pay, almost 20% more for something that they're getting from the place, half a mile from the other. But again, that might be a little excessive or a little speculative or something. But you can see up here, we have a pull down attic ladder. So that was something new to everybody here. We'll have a light and probably a platform on either side of that, light switch, and up there. So once you pull the steps down, you can see the light switch and access it very easily. And we'll put, like I said, put a couple of platforms up there so we can store like Christmas decorations. You know how important that is here. It's September, and any of the Burr months, people already have Christmas lights out. And I keep coming here and keep, every time I make a video, I talk about that view. Soon it'll be unobstructed by these boards and everything here that they use for scaffolds. They've already started tearing some of that stuff down as they finish walls and everything like that. And like I said, Joy and I will be getting exterior paint, and we've got the tile for the main portion of the house. One thing we don't have is the tile for this bedroom here. We still have to get the tile for the steps. We saw some bull nose tiles that kind of looked like anti-slip. All the windows are in except the ones in the master bedroom and the ones downstairs, and the sliding door there, because they're still working on that. Most likely be the water dispenser. Yep, it gets a lot warmer in here now that the windows are in and ceilings are in, and it feels a lot cozier, if you will. I guess that's the right term for it. Again, we knew it was going to be a small house. Here on this little piece of the wall, that window is stationary. Hopefully we can get either a king or maybe a good sized queen in here. There's not much storage in this house. You know, there's no closets. We didn't design that in. So our storage is going to be downstairs in the garage. And above this area here, like I said, we have the storage up there so we can store containers and things like that, like those, you know, plastic totes and things like that, so they can fare well up there.
Okay lang. I know everybody's here because we would like this house to be done by next week. I guess no one is absent today. I can see how much motor or bikes there is today. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and there's more at the back. They are all here. Cross finger, this house will be done before the end of this month. These are the rides of our workers. Okay, go ahead. Wow. Yes.
That's the one.
One is on.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's the one. That's the one by our bedroom.
Let there be light.
Okay. Right.
Good.
This is the outside of the west wall. Our plumber is just waiting on the tile to go in so he can come back and plumb. Had everything we needed, and just a couple of very small items that need to be finished before we can occupy the house. Like I said, our plan is to get this roll-up door, get the locking door, get our stuff in this house so that we can store it, lock it up, and secure it. And he'll be able to take care of stuff while we're gone. We got him all set up for that. I'd like I said, just to keep people from unintentionally messing with the stuff that we don't want to be messed with, we'll put it in that garage and lock it up. The garage is plenty big for the truck and really secure. A steel door back in the back there to the left. Can't think of nothing else I need to share with you guys this morning. We'll try to get you a better update. Like I said, it all kind of coming down on us and coming together all at once. And we've been a bit overwhelmed with not just shopping, but going and picking up things. And it seems like we never have everything we need. Thank God there is some couple of supply places here in town that have all the building materials necessary. But again, you know, I know it's one of the things we've pointed out throughout this. There's been a time when we couldn't get this lumber that they needed to build these scaffolds, or we couldn't get concrete, you know, or we had to wait 3 days for these rock because they just couldn't deliver them in time. They didn't have it here. Some of this stuff comes from like 50 miles away.
na to i-open? Oh, yeah, the microwave. There's my husband having his coffee. What time is it now? And watching the dagat. That's our back porch view. Oh, there's a ferry.
I don't recognize that. I guess that's leaving Tempe because it's not leaving from any of our ports here.
Uh-huh.
That's a big one though.
Yeah. Mountain of Negros right there with the fogs. Oh, good morning.
Mayon buntag.
Magandang umaga
Magandang umaga.
sa lahat. Alright guys, sharing with you with our beautiful morning Tuesday here.
They're shy?
Nobody
Hey,
will
This
start.
one's not shy. Sige. Nope. Go ahead.
Sige, yeah,
Go
yeah,
for it.
Go ahead. Back up a little bit. Okay, lusod man. Sige, kuha te. Kana akong caretaker te, iyang gipakaog ayo. Hello beauties. Video ko gamay kay.
Do the time. No, I got a guy down there.
Yeah, you got a guy, but it just happened before you got here, right?
Yeah, so he's done a lot of work. He's done some good jobs there. He's done all the tiling outside and everywhere, really.
Yeah. We don't have any complaint yet, but it's little because it has only 2 bedrooms.
Sleep there, could you really? But, it's a safe.
Yeah, it's a safe.
Safe part. There's a bowl, you know.
Lloyd. Okay lang?
He's still got his bonnet and boots on.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, because it's muddy.
He's the gardener.
He's a gardener.
Yeah.
He is my
everywhere.
caretaker. Yeah.
May mo sila kumain mo na.
Ganong katawa man kalo, yung sa mali na ato niya. Naibog ka? Naibog siya.
Sige lang kay, oh. Makakita ka, tibing mo lang, pagkasal mo.
Oh.
Kung ba, tagbaka ba, dyan atong patindugon, kung humagas to.
Ako rin, tigluba baboy de.
Ay lang kayo, ado kabuk sa mad.
Ako lang tigluba yan. Tubig, nanawag itong baboy.
No reeling in the steps yet. The truck sits in the garage now.